Hey everybody, it's Robbie P2 family, and as always, please check in down below and welcome to today's hashtag Mukbang Monday. And now this is also Martin Luther King Day, so happy birthday to the man himself, that freed us from slavery. But figured this is going to be a cookbang, and the cookbang part is going to be a YouTube exclusive, so I hope everyone who sees this is subscribed. And so, of course, what we're doing right now, as I am getting my tools ready here, we are going to make some Instant Pot Chicken Alfredo. And that's basically, just going to make some, pasta and all that here. So, right now, I'm just, making sure my chef's knife is sharp because, we're going to do some cutting up. And, of course, as always, a little disclaimer, be careful with knives here. They can always be helpful. They can also be real hurtful. And that's why I have this little sharpening, honing steel. And, of course, as always, sharpen your knives every time you're going to go to use them and hone them up. Make sure the edge is perfect. And also remember, a blunt knife is 10 times more dangerous than a sharp knife. So, that out of the way here. I'll show you a little bit here what we're going to need. Now, first off, of course, going to need some fresh chicken, raw chicken. And so, I got some chicken breasts. Boneless, skinless, makes things a little easier. But if you got skin on, hey, that's awesome. Just, skin the chicken, debone it here. Make sure your chicken is fresh. Otherwise, thawed out, and that takes a while. But also, for the pasta, we got some pre-made garlic alfredo, classical brand. We got fettuccine noodles, and of course, I'm going to season it with parsley flakes, some Italian seasoning, and some basil leaves, and also top that off, garnish it with some Italian-style cheese, because, we're Italian, we like cheese. That plus also need some salt and pepper, which we'll do for the chicken. Now, first and foremost here. Now, the way this is going to work on the Instant Pot for the chicken is you do have to have an Instant Pot that has a saute function. So a lot of the newer models have it, but if you have one that does not, then you won't be able to do this part here. And let's see what's going on. So, let's see here. Come on. Let's see here. Hang on a second. And so now we got the Instant Pot here. And now to use the saute function, what we're going to do is first off, we don't need this trivet. And also, I'd say don't hang on to this lid here, but don't use it, because if you do use it, I learned this the hard way here. Even if you use a saute function and you put this lid on here like normal and you lock it down, it's going to be a pain in the butt to remove. So, because it's going to build up steam. Like pressure cook. So, all right, here. So let's go ahead and first off, let's go ahead and start this up here. So we have it plugged in, turned on. It will say off, which is still good. That's what you want. And then we're gonna press saute. And it's gonna show a little timer. Leave this timer here at 30 minutes. Because it's a safety feature, you can't change it. And then it's also going to have the option here to, real quickly give you the option to, adjust, the temperature and all that. Leave it at normal. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and start cutting up this chicken here. And, of course, also, I hope you can just see that here. And of course, before we cut up, we just want to season it. Simply just some salt and pepper. I got sea salt here. And course, we see, well, as always, we season both sides. So, because I don't know about you, I'm not a huge fan of, one side seasoned food. So here we go, and just add it in, and all right, here it takes care of that, and so. Oh, wait a minute here. Forgot to flip one over. So probably make little mistakes on the way, but it's all good. So, we're just doing this while we're waiting for the Instant Pot to be ready to saute. Okay, and now, while we sharpen the knife, get ready. We're going to cut this into like just some bite-sized pieces here. And once your chicken is fresh and fully thawed out like this, it is much easier to cut. And then also, as a reminder again, it's easier to cut, with a very sharp chef's knife. So. All right, here. So, and we just want little bite-sized pieces, kind of, well, just like that here. So, and then that should be it. So, and of course, as always, after handling, raw food, you want to wash your hands. All right, and then, so now, the thing that we cut up our chicken here because we want to see this on our Instant Pot now. That means hot, that means it is ready. So, let's go ahead and get this in. I'm going to put the camera on a tripod here while we put the chicken in the Instant Pot. Now, of course, you also want to coat the bottom of the pot here. I'm just going to use some butter. So this way our chicken does not stick. So here. And of course with the butter, just want to spread it around everywhere, make sure it gets around. So, especially when we coat the bottom. So, and then now, we're ready. Let's go and load it in. Alright, and then just spread it out evenly. And a reminder, I know you'll probably be tempted, but don't put the lid on. It will burn up, it will build up steam and ruin everything. So, alright, and of course, just clean up here as I go along. So, this should be about a few minutes on each side. And just want it, you know, nice and white. So and don't want to overcook the chicken. So just gonna cook it a little bit here, because also, you know, once it's white on the outside, you know, we're gonna end up pressure cooking the rest of this here. So we're just preparing the chicken. So we don't want raw chicken in our pasta. So that will not be good. So and let's see here. Right here. Now, if you also just want to let you know, if you have a glass lid that could fit over this, you'd go and use that, you know, keep the heat in. And if not, I believe the Instant Pot, the company that makes Instant Pot, does sell a lid, like a vented lid, that you can use, you know, for the saute. Alright, we'll be back in a few minutes, just checking on this here, and that should be it. Okay, we're back, just checking on the chicken here. Looks like we're ready to go. So, and I'll just give it one more turn here. You just don't want to see any more, you know, any more pink. It's nice and juicy here. So it's almost pretty much fully cooked, so that's a good sign. So, okay, here, see all that white and everything, clear juices. Okay, so now that the chicken is done, I'm gonna hit cancel, and that will, what that's gonna do is that's gonna turn the Instant Pot off. And then now I'm going to set my camera back on the tripod. So, see, this did not take very long to cook the chicken. But now, what we're going to go and do is we're going to go and get everything ready. So now we have the chicken in there. And let's see here. So now we need a couple of things. So now what we need to do in this case, we're going to go ahead and add in our pasta sauce. Add the whole jar. And then, just going to pour that in there. And then we also do need some, you know, for a pressure cook, we need some liquid. So what we're going to go and do in this case, I also want only, you know, at least 1 cup of water for an Instant Pot here. So in this case, we'll put a cup of water into the jar where the alfredo used to be. You'll rinse out that alfredo sauce jar into the pot as well. So, got a cup of water. It's only got like a cup marking on the side, 8 ounces. Give it a few shakes. And then that's going to just basically rinse it all out and pour that right in to the pot. So, and right here. And then now what we want to do, we'll put in our added seasonings. So I like to start some Italian seasoning. followed by parsley flakes, and some basil leaves. So, and normally I'd also add crushed red pepper. Unfortunately, I don't have any, so this will have to do. And so also, here's where I'm going to add the cheese as well. So even though yes, there's already cheese in Alfredo sauce, I like to go a little bit more. So I'll look at my cheese. Usually I put at least some Parmesan in there, but I got a blend of Parmesan, skim mozzarella, provolone, Asiago, Parmesan, Romano, and Fontina. So let's see here. Let's just put like as much cheese as you want. That should be about half a cup for now. And of course, I like some cheese out later. You know, after everything is like ready to be served, so we can garnish it up. And then to really put the Instant Pot one pot meal ability to the test, we put the noodles in. But we have to break the noodles in half. So alright, here. And just do this right over the pot. So, and of course layer the noodles. So, man. Then, so, before we do anything else, so in the pot, if you follow along here, everything should look just like that. So, I have layers of noodles layered out and everything, so this way they'll cook. And then now here's where the lid comes in here. So, we're going to go and put the lid on. And this little knob on the top, we're going to set that to sealing for now. And now, here we go. We're going to put, since it's off again, we're going to hit pressure cook. And I'm just going to set the timer straight for 10 minutes. But before that timer counts down, it's going to warm up and everything as it's doing right now. So in this case, this is kind of like set it and forget it kind of thing. So it's warming up, and then, you know, once warm up, it's going to beep and everything. That's when the 10-minute timer will be. And then after 10 minutes, what we'll go ahead and do is, you know, it's going to have it switch to keep warm, or we're going to do what's called natural release. Leave it out there for at least 5 minutes. And then after that 5 minutes, you'll see this little knob here. Change that to venting, let it vent out. And that will, once it's venting, it should be done. Now, also, you'll see this little thing here, little button, pop-up button here, for your Instant Pot. That is pretty much, this is also kind of crucial whenever you use like pressure cook anything here. So when it's, after it's warming up, this button will be up. Do not touch this button at all. And then, once you're done doing a quick release of venting, if this button goes down, that means your meal is done. So, but it will still keep warm and everything. So, alright. I'm going to end this part right here, and we will see you, we'll see you on the eating side. So stay tuned. That's it. All right. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to hashtag Mukbang Monday. And first off here, I hope you like the my new camera setup, since we're now a little closer to the action, right? And I figured, I can't have my camera right here on the table with a tripod and everything like that, but you know what? I want to fit this much Italian goodness here. So, and of course, this part here is going to be on both Instagram TV and YouTube. But hey, this is my chicken alfredo from Instant Pot, the eating part. Now, for those who want to see the cooking part, that is going to be exclusively on the YouTube version. So, if you're seeing this on IGTV, I'm going to have a link to my YouTube version. If you want to go there, check it out. And hey, feel free to support as well and give that a big thumbs up. So, now this is the chicken alfredo. It's got the Classico brand, roasted garlic alfredo sauce with some fettuccine noodles and some boneless, skinless chicken breast, which I cut up. And then we also had some seasonings and cooked it all in the Instant Pot, which is nice. One pot thing. So, and let's dig into this. Of course, we topped it with some cheese and seasonings. For the most part, this is pretty good. I do think, wish the noodles came out a little better, though. But, this is the nice thing with the Instant Pot, is that, it potentially cooks everything up here. You don't need to, have separate pots and pans for everything compared to the old way. You just need, a lot of space, a little bit of time and patience with the thing. So, and, some good recipes. So, let's go and do this. And so, and all this cheesy Alfredo-y goodness here. So, also, Vince, apology if you do hear like a little timer in the background. Let's just, keep me on track here. Especially with Instagram TV 15-minute time limit. gonna move up a little closer. So, then you got some Crystal Light grape to drink. So, don't y'all, wish I could join. Wish I could, have to admit, I wish I could have y'all come join me here for this meal. So, so delicious. Let me also ask you something here. So, if anybody has more instant pot recipes that you guys like to see me try, please send those to me. I'd greatly appreciate that. And Not bad at all. One of these days I'm going to homemade the sauce, so. And then definitely, I'd say, give my favorite restaurant, Olive Garden, a run for its money. Oh, wow. That was delicious. So, I wish I had some vegetables to put in this as well. So, I would definitely recommend, some broccoli, some spinach, maybe some carrots if you guys want to add. All right, so. All right, sorry about the timer. Let me go and stop that thing here. And, all right, so. All right, here. I'm getting sorry about that, folks, but hey, as we see, we're pretty much done with this here, so hope you guys like this new camera setup as well, and we're a little closer and everything, but most importantly, I hope you guys, if you see this on Instagram TV, will follow me on YouTube, and then vice versa. Greatly appreciate that here. So, and as always, keep the support going around here. We'd love to see that. But everybody, hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you so much here. Stay happy and positive. Robbie P2 out.